Hey everyone, Forever It's Ready 2 here. Hope you're staying safe and being well out there. So, we got another cup ramen to give a try, and I'm really looking forward to this because apparently this is one of Chef Ramsey's cup ramens. I've been stating that I would be doing one. Now, unfortunately, thanks to the sunshine being a double basketball American, it's going to be hard to show off what this can has because the light reflects off everything. I mean, if I hold it back here, it's fine, but if I hold it closer, see how you can't read it very good because the thing. Anyway, so this is Shitake mushroom chicken flavor, made by ramen noodles by Gordon Ramsay. And if you look, you see a picture of the plot twunker wanker right there. But it's also produced by Chef Wu. So, which is it? Is it Chef Ramsay? Sorry, autofocus is being retarded. There. The power of AI. Right. Anyways, so this is your standard cup ramen. It has some good things about it, and it's certified plant based. It says that right there. Probably can't read that because this camera is not the best. And of course, you got 20 grams of protein, which is nice. And of course, we're gonna go out of focus again. How? Word. Anyways, there we go. Anyway, yeah, power technology, right? Anyway, so this is your standard shit. It has it's a paper cup, so it's not awful ass styrofoam, which has been known to cause cancer. They've been kind of doing that with most cup ramens, especially the cheap ones. They've been doing away with the styrofoam and actually doing paper. So that's good, actually. That's a good thing. I mean, this is not healthy anyway. You guys know that. It's not healthy at all. This is basically equivalent to junk food, but it's tasty junk food. It's not sugary nastiness like some of you guys out there eat your goddamn Musketeers and fucking Milky Ways. I need a vape. Because fuck that. I mean, when I was a kid, I did like Milky Way, though. But I didn't buy it, well, because, I lived in a poverty-stricken family, so even if I was rich, I wouldn't eat it all the time because fuck that. But that Milky Way is good. I did have Milky Way. Well, I want to say about 2 months ago because I guess they were celebrating their 50th anniversary or something. Just to try it, and the flavor has definitely changed. And yeah, I had it, wasn't happy with it. Never again. It makes me sad because Milky Way used to be my jam. I used to like Reese's Whips though; those were dope. It was basically like whipped nougat, but fuck. It was just like it was the peanut butter flavor, but it was whipped and it was so good. I guess Fast Breaks is closest to that. I don't know why they got rid of the whips though. Anyway, that's not important. None of that's important. Anyway, so this is basically it's your standard 330 calories for a couple. I mean, that's pretty standard, right? It's a little lower than most though, because they either range from 350 to 380, and this is 330. So that's pretty good. You can get rid of that if you go for a long enough walk, I'm sure. But then we get to the bad stuff, of course. Total fat is 14 grams. Yeah, that's not good. Some people say fat is good. I don't know. I don't believe it. Anyways, you get 1 gram of saturates. That's not bad at all, really, considering most ramen is higher than that. No cholesterol, and you have 1,250 milligrams of sodium, of course, because it's ramen. It's instant. So, yeah, it's going to, of course, everything instant and processed has to have stupid amounts of sodium. I mean, we're in 2025. Haven't we found a way to preserve food or make food good without all that sodium? I guess not. Or, they want to take the cheap route, and salt is relatively cheap. I mean, you can find them in mines underground, for fuck's sake. They use those when there's bad snowstorms up in the north, or even the ones down here. We barely get snow down here, and when we do, it's like 2 days, and then it's gone because of the weather. The weather down here is so bipolar, it's unbelievable. Anyway, continuing on. Total carbs, 33 grams. I mean, it's pasta. Pasta is high in carbs. Rice is high in carbs. But 33 is, it's not terrible compared to the packets. The packets, it's like 60 plus. So, if you eat a lot of ramen noodles, you're going to be like, that was too much for me. I'm on a 600-pound life. Right. Dietary fibers is 3 grams. Total sugars, I'll even put the added ones on here. Add them two together, 5. That's 5 grams of sugar. That's nothing. I don't even think that's even a teaspoon. Right, and of course, as discussed, 20 grams of protein, so you can build your muscle because protein's good for your muscles, of course, and protein is good for you. High protein diets are in, there's protein diets and fiber diets. Those are the ones I think I think I could do if I had the money to follow a regimen, but we're not gonna. That's not important. So now we gotta get to the boring shit. The ingredients, right? So we have organic enriched wheat flour. It's wheat flour. I mean, that's fine and dandy, but it's still noodles. Go figure. Let's see. We have, other than that, Jesus, a lot of shit. Niacin, reduced iron, thiamine, mononitrate, riboflavin, folic acid. That's all just for the noodles in general. I, from what it looks like, anyways. Let's see. Organic pea protein, organic vegetable oil. You know what that is? Just in case you forgot, sunflower, canola, corn, soybean, and other safflower oil. The worst oils you could put in your body. That right there makes this not good for you. Just that alone. The seasonings is salt, mushroom powder, brown sugar. Brown sugar, really? Nah, it's only 5 grams. Probably can't taste it. Corn maltodextrin. That's even worse than just maltodextrin on its own. Jesus. Yeah, you'll get fat as fuck eating this shit. But whatever, I don't care anymore. All right, yeast extract, garlic powder, yush, sugar, potato maltodextrin, Jesus, gum arabic, of course, calcium silicate, I can't pronounce that. Silicone dioxide, that's an anti. It's funny how it has to mention it's an anti-caking agent. Jeez, no one cares. See, dried carrot, salt, dried onion, salt. See where that comes from? All right. Dried corn, dried mushrooms, less than 0.5% of rosemary extract. Rosemary is damn good. Now, rosemary is normally used on fish dishes, but hear me out here and give it a try if you get a little brave. Try using rosemary on a grilled cheese sandwich. Like before you fry it, I mean, like I said, butter your bread, put your cheese in. How many? Some people like 2 slices, some people just like 1 slice. I'm on the middle a little bit. I use shredded cheese more than sliced cheese because the cheese gets all melty and bubbly, and the texture is nicer when you eat it. I mean, that's just a preference of mine. But once you do, like, put your cheese in, put a couple little sprinkles of rosemary on it, and then fry it. And it's really damn good. I heard that from Home Improvement. One of the guys from the construction company that used to come on Tool Time on that show, they mentioned putting a little rosemary in. I'm like, I need to try that because I use rosemary on my fish dishes when I make fish, and I tried it on garlic with grilled cheese. It's really good. I highly recommend that. You should give it a try at least one time. Anyways, we're almost done with the boring shit. Ascorbic acid, don't know what that is. Mixed. This sounds like a disease. Tocopherosis? Tocopherosis? It's Tocopherois. For fuck's sake. To preserve freshness. Gotcha. Thanks for that lovely detailed reasoning for that. Potassium carbonate, sodium carbonate, guar. Yeah, metal. You guys, any of you guys guar fans? Yes, no? I find they're alright. I don't love them. I don't hate them. I love their suits, though. They're metal as fuck. Guar gum, sodium triophosphate. Jesus. See? Grandparents' diet. Can't read it, don't eat it. I'm a hypocrite. Contains no chicken. Of course, as wheat, soy, may contain sesame and milk. That is a long... See, what I mean. Why are they taking something so simple as ramen and make it to a science experiment? There's no need. You don't have to put all these concoctions to make something taste good. You can literally get, I shit you not, you can get yourself some low-sodium chicken broth, toasted sesame oil, umami seeds or umami seasoning. Put that all in with your the pan, the saucepan you're going to use for ramen or whatever you use to make ramen in. Mix that all together. Make sure it comes to a good old low boil. Put your noodles in there. Don't even use the packet, and you'll be set. It'll be fucking delicious. Guarantee it. And it'll have less sodium than this. It'll have some good flavor in it, and then of course you can add whatever you want, your protein. I still don't understand people that can eat shin red or shin black and put spam in there. That is like, dude, how are their legs not like this big from all the sodium? Because fuck me, I mean, you guys know I get swollen legs because I have lovely retained water. It's fucking garbage. I hate it, and I wouldn't want anyone else to have it. Edema is no joke at all. All right, well, I think I've done enough bitching. Don't you think? You gotta complain sometimes. You gotta, take the bad with the good. So basically, we gotta put this in the nuker for about 2.5 minutes. So let's see, cook on high for 2.5 minutes to boil. Close it and let it stand for 5 and 7 minutes. Okay, so it's going to take a little more longer than your usual cup ramens. And that's okay. So when I get back, we'll have a cooked cup noodle, and we will see if this is dog shit or if it's actually some decent cup ramen. I'm skeptical, but I've had enough ramen to give a good, concise review of this. So sit tight. We'll be right back. I am back. You can either cringe or click off if that bothers you. So we've been letting it sit here for 5 minutes. It is hot as shit though on the outside. I'm gonna go ahead and point the camera down and so you can see the pre-stirred goodness. There we go. That's a good angle. You can see my fat belly too for you fat files out there. So alright, so we're gonna take the lid off. I haven't stirred it yet, but shit. Anyways, so that's what it looks like. Yeah, looks standard. Looks standard. Smells good though. Smells pretty good. Guten, yeah. Do Germans eat ramen? I doubt it. I know they probably eat a lot what the Islamic people eat, given all the mosques they have there. Jesus Christ, has Germany fallen, man? It's a disgusting turn of events. Religion is one of the most poisonous things that the human life has ever created. It's disgusting, it's abusive, and I don't like it. Does that mean I'm liberal? Hell no. I hate libtards probably more than most of you out there, given you have more a brain, because most liberals I know don't have one. Anywho, so I gave it a good stir, and yeah, it's your standard cup ramen. I mean, looks can be deceiving though. It's all about the taste, right? Oh god, I have that. Yeah, I know I need a shave. I hate facial hair now. I used to like it, but when you get older, it's ugly. All right, so as always, let's go ahead and try the broth. As always, it is really hot though. Don't eat soup when this is hot outside though. It's not good. Well, it's good in flavor, but it's not good like with body temperature because eating hot soup warms you up. That's why soup is always recommended during the winter months. So, anyways. Kind of what I was expecting. It has a light chicken flavor, but it's mostly a mushroom flavor as well. You can taste both. It's like if you took chicken and you fried it into like a wok or something, and you threw in some mushrooms for flavor. This is pretty much similar to that because I've done that before. Oh, I'm trying not to. I guess I should hold the cup up so I don't spill myself. Yeah, that's pretty good. It's not great. If I had to give the broth, I'd definitely give it a 6. It's not bad, but it's nothing compared to like say Fortune Udon. I know I never tried that on this channel. If you guys want me to, I can, but I've already praised that brand a lot. That last soup I had was really good too by them. Yeah, I need to hold it. I'm pretty sure you want to see the slurpification, right? Yeah, I mean, broth-wise, I'm not too happy with that. Honestly, I'm not happy with that at all. It's just 6. It's not horrible, but there's not enough mushroom or chicken flavor. It almost tastes watered down. Not like Green Giant watered down, but pretty. It's very underwhelming. This is a Gordon Ramsay product. Shit. Let me could have fooled me. I mean, I'm gonna try the noodles here in a little bit. I need to let it cool off because, like I'm telling you, this fucking thing is smoking hot, like a blonde wearing a really tight bikini on the beach, and your eyes can't take your eyes off. That's truth here. But yeah, the broth is very disappointing. I don't want to repeat myself a billion times, but yeah, it's not as good as I was hoping it would be. I mean, a little bit more rich flavor would be perfect, but as it is, yeah, Gordon, I'm not very impressed with your ramen noodle soups, but he has more, and I intend to try those as well, given the good Lord will and the creek don't rise. But we're not done with this yet. Obviously, I gotta eat it for the camera. Um, there are some weird ramens. I found two, and I need to locate them. You know, for I like this. I like to surprise you, but I'm going to spoil you just this once, and I'll probably do so in the future as long as I keep this channel up. Totino's has a pizza ramen. Old El Paso has a taco ramen. I need to find those. Walmart has one of them, but right now I'm broke. But when I get paid, I will be sure to pick a couple up, just in case. Because the taco one sounds good though, because I make taco soup, and if it's anything like that, that'll be automatic chef's kiss. But the pizza one probably is going to be harder to find, but I'm going to look for it. Hopefully Walmart will carry it. Because like I said, Walmart is the closest place for me to go to shop. There's like I said, there's a few miles down the road. There's a couple grocery stores. Well, there's one down the road, and there's one down the road and a couple miles the other way. So it's the same. They're called Crest. They're an Oklahoma-based grocery store. People love Crest. They're always busy. Old people in this particularly, which is why I don't like to go to Crest, because old people annoy me when we're shopping, because they like to look at the labels and stand there in the middle of the aisle like they own the motherfucker. If I become like that when I get old, if I make it there, I hope someone fucking pushes me out of the way or beats me down for it. Seriously, because that's stupid. Just because you're old doesn't mean the world revolves around you. Okay? We need to make that crystal clear. You know, I'm middle-aged. I don't think the world revolves around me, because it doesn't. I know. Nor do I expect it to, nor would I want it to, really, to be honest with you. I don't want the world to be eyes all up on me, except for a chosen few, obviously. Who likes to be popular when they're old? I can't see that. Yeah, that broth is very disappointing. Alright, I guess I should try the nudes, huh? Hopefully I don't burn my mouth in the process of this. Alright, so, as the Japanese say, Dikadakimasu. Okay. It's not great. The noodles have that plant-based texture, and it's really spongy compared to the other ones I've tried. This has like a more of a sponge. It's like you go to a nursing home and you bite down on a mattress. I mean, I don't know why you would do that otherwise, unless you have some mental problems and you need to get that addressed, obviously. But these noodles are very, very spongy. I mean, they look the part. They don't taste terrible, but the texture is just not. It's no bueno. No bueno. And I am disappointed because, dude, like I said, Fortune Ramen, the broth tastes like mushroom. It is like this very filling bodied mushroom flavor that you can't tell it's actually soup. You'd think be eating a bunch of like pureed mushrooms. That's how good that is. This you can tell it's processed, and it's not good. Damn. I will say right now the broth is better than the noodle. Well, it pains me to do this, but I'm going to give this a 6. If they have nothing else, they don't have your top ramen soy sauce, they don't have your chili flavor. That's good. You should try that, by the way. They don't have the other cup noodles that I mentioned on this channel that I recommended. Then maybe you could get this. This would do the trick. But honestly, I can't recommend this. I can't. It is. I mean, if you want to try it once, sure, go for it. But you know, it's just I don't know, man. I'm not feeling it. Usually when I take some ramen, I'm like, you know. But this, I'm just like, nah, meh, more or less. Yeah, it's so spongy. This ain't the only plant-based ramen noodle, like noodles in terms of noodles and all that I've had before. I've had a couple of them, and they were just a little spongy. They weren't like overly bearing. This, on the other hand, is like chewing on a mattress in the nursing home. It's not good. And why would you want to do that? Like I said, mental problems. Seek help. Or don't, because the therapy I'm sorry, the mental health system in America is complete dog shit. I speak from experience. Oh, we found a mushroom. Finally found a mushroom. Let's see how that's like. Yeah, I mean it's mushroom, but it has no flavor. That's weird. Because usually, I mean, it could be because it was dry and you had to add moisture to it. It has a texture of mushroom. It's a little chewy, like mushrooms are supposed to be, but no flavor. What kind of fucking fucked up science experiment were they thinking of when they made this shit? I'm not enjoying this ramen, guys. I wish I was. I'd be sitting here with a smile on my face, happy. I'm having ramen. This is a waste because I have one ramen pretty much a week or every 2 weeks, depending on what I feel. It's too hot. I don't want to. I don't want to heat the kitchen up. So fuck it. This is what I'm having. Yeah, it's just so spongy. It's like chewing gum, and it's like if rubber was a noodle, this would definitely be it. I want to say. I know I'm bitching a lot because I'm very disappointed. I thought this would be good. You know, Gordon Ramsay is known to be, you know, a perfectionist when it comes to flavor in his food. You failed, Gordon. You failed. If this is what you consider worth your name, then I am disappointed in you, sir. Remind me if I ever meet you to never ask for you for ramen noodles. Because if they're anything like this shit, I tell you to fuck off. Or do I have to get a British tone in my voice? Well, fuck off, wanker. I guess. That's my British accent for you. You fucking wanker. You twat. You plunker. Yeah, this sucks. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's not fucking pumpkin spice or s'mores. Because those were vile, and I'm glad I don't see them anymore. I hope we never see them again. Those things were never good, and they're awful. And I wasn't alone in that because there were people who tried that, and they were like, that taste, the aftertaste is just awful. And it was. It was like a bittersweet, something you shouldn't be eating. I mean, you're talking to a guy who's had century eggs before just to see what they were like. I'd rather eat those than s'mores, ramen, or pumpkin spice. I still want to know what the pumpkin spice would taste with the whipped cream on top, like they recommended. I wonder if that would be any good. No one knows. We're just about done. Oh man, though, that's just not. I would never crave this again. I'm going back to Fortune. When I get some money, I'm going to get me a couple packs of Fortune. Wash the bitter fucking taste of this in my mouth. That'll be a few days from now, but it'll be worth it because, oh my God, well, that's not really ramen either. That's udon. Yeah, udon's a thicker noodle. I prefer udon over ramen, to be honest with you. But since there's not many choices when it comes to instant udon, especially with flavor, there's either plain or mushroom. That's it. I can't find anything else. There's a curry udon that restaurants make that are fucking fantastic, by the way. like I said, excuse me, I don't waste food. I know you can tell, right? Because I'm fat as shit. But no, I mean, I was raised not to waste food because you never, if you didn't eat, you would go without, and then you would go to bed with a sugar crash, and luckily, hopefully, you wouldn't die because I do have hypoglycemia. You wouldn't think that since I'm a big guy. I do though, and it sucks. Needless to say, it's crap. That's why I drink apple cider vinegar though, because that helps regulate sugar. I have that every day with my water when I wake up. It also kills appetite, which is good too. Basically, I want to say that apple cider vinegar with the mother is nature's Ozempic. Just the thing is with apple cider vinegar though, if I find out if I drink it, well, I don't, like I said, I drink it every day. That's actually not true. Every other day, because if I drink it every day, I would be stopped up for like ever because it does slow down digestion. At least for me. I mean, some of you probably have like wonderful metabolisms and digestion, so you're probably, everything you eat just goes right through you. And, well, apple cider vinegar kind of stops that for me from happening. I kind of like to keep regular. I want to keep all my fluids going, my muscles working, things like that, want to keep moving so nothing falls apart. However, my back disagrees with me, and so does my knee. Currently, anyway. I could change. Alright, so basically we just have broth left. And a couple noodles on the bottom. I wish I could put some, like, sake in here. That'd make this 20 times better, too. Not just because of the flavor, but also the after effects. Oh, that's hot. Not spicy hot, just the temperature. I cooked it for 2.5 minutes. Because my microwave is sometimes a double basketball American. Like, you'll cook something that's supposed to take 5 minutes, right? You'll cook it and it'll still be frozen. It's like, the fuck? I don't know why microwaves do that, but they do, apparently. It's like, I want to enjoy this. I do. But I'm not feeling satisfied. If ramen wasn't so salty, I'd make one of my other ramens to make up for the flavor of this one. This is just it needs more flavor. Because fuck me, if I'm eating something this salty, I want it to at least taste good. And it's, like I said, not horrible, just, this is meh. Like I said, the mushroom flavor is very, very minuscule. You taste more of it than the chicken, but altogether, it's watered down. So it doesn't have much flavor. I mean, when I notice when I get more to the bottom, though, the flavor is a little bit more pronounced, but it's still disappointing. Of course, we got the little bits in the bottom. Like I said, I like to make sure everything is down and out. And there wasn't much mushrooms in here. For something that has shiitake mushrooms, even if they did, even the little bit they do, there's no flavor to them. It's there is just so little. There's not much here. I'm disappointed. I really am. Because Chef Fu's been giving me some good flavors. And if this is Gordon Ramsay's recipe, he needs to go back to the drawing board. Because this is not all that great at all. Yeah, that little bit of broth there. There. Now we're all done. So, that is Gordon Ramsay's shiitake chicken cup noodle. It's like I want to give it a 5, but I'll give it a 6 because, like I said, it was edible. Wasn't good. I will not get this again. It's just disappointing. You go in expecting something that tastes a little better than it is, and it turns out to be nope. So that's my take on that. As for the price, I don't know from the top of my head, but we can go ahead and look that up real fast before I cut this video. $1.88. The next one I may try of his, because I'm a big fan of it, is black garlic beef. I love black garlic. I also like the black soy ramen that the Japanese restaurant in town here makes. Really good stuff. It's very potent in terms of soy. It's very, I mean, make sure you drink like a excuse me, a pickup truck of water when drinking that. There's also some ramen bistro. There's I can't pronounce that. It's a garlic chicken. I do want to try that as well. That will be on the future ramen takes and whatnot. But yeah, I'm gonna try as much ramens as I can until one, I die, or two, everyone just doesn't want to see them anymore. So, anyways, let me know what you think in the bottom. Do you have a favorite cup ramen? Do you like ramen at all? If you do, what's your favorite brands? I mean, I told you guys mine. I like Fortune, Nissin, and Nongshim. And I also like Chef Wu. He's probably a number 4. But this was not good. His original flavors were better. The chicken and beef. I still have a couple packets, except for the other days I have ramen. But now I'm sweating like a motherfucker, because that's what ramen does on a hot day. Makes you all hot and sweaty and sticky and nasty and whatever the hell. Anyways, I need to shut the fuck up. You guys have a great one. Take good care of yourselves. Remember to keep gaming, keep loving each other, and keep it retro. I hope you enjoyed this video for what it's worth. And I hope to see you again soon. And until then, you take care.
Thank you for watching my video. If you liked what you saw and would like to support my channel, please consider being a patron. I'll put your name up with these fine folks who have donated to this channel, and that would be awesome to have you on board. If not, that's entirely up to you. I hope you have a good day and take care.